Hello everyone. I'm going to be reviewing for you today this Backpackers Pantry Channa Masala freeze-dried meal for two. This was sent to me by Seth from AlrightEeyore channel. I'm going to link AlrightEeyore's channel down below in my description. Please check him out if you haven't already. Thank you, Seth, so much for sending me this and so many other freeze-dried meals. I personally really am partial to the freeze-dried meals. I like them. In Backpackers Pantry, I've had a lot of good Backpackers Pantry meals. So I'm going to boil some water, get it in here, get this open, check it out, and see how it is. Okay, so I'm going to put the 2 1/4 cups of water into the package, seal it up, let it sit for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll taste it. This time I'm going to put the entire amount that they suggest, just to see, because sometimes these things call for a little more water than I believe is really necessary. We'll see this time. Okay, so I put the 2 1/4 cups of water in the package and I let it sit for about 20 minutes, but while it was sitting, it started leaking all over the table, and I kind of realized that there are holes in the bottom of the package. And I didn't make those holes because I didn't mix this with a tool, a fork, or anything else. I just kind of shook it a little bit. So I tried to duct tape it shut. That didn't work. And then I realized there's another hole over here, so I guess this might be compromised. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it was sent to me and it was like this already, and like Seth didn't notice and I didn't notice, because it's not very noticeable. Or if this happened in transit, or possibly since it's been at my house, it's been sitting in a bag. So I don't know. I hope it's not bad because I really want to try it. That's what it looks like in the package. Now I'm going to take the fork and kind of, yeah, it's mostly rice and chickpeas, garbanzo beans, chi beans, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to put some out onto the tray here. Just gonna taste it and see. Put that to the side, and this is what it looks like up close. Because I know it's a freeze-dried meal, there's no moisture in it, or there's not supposed to be, but it had holes in the bottom of the packaging, which kind of makes me a little bit leery. Yes, I did take the oxygen absorber out this time. I'm gonna try one of the chickpeas first and just see what it tastes like. It smells like curry. It didn't really have much flavor at all, to be honest. Let me try some of the rice here. Just, you know, just the rice without the chickpea. There's little red pieces of pepper in it and stuff. I just dropped it all over the table. Okay, I cleaned it up. Now let's try it again with just the rice, guys. Focus, focus. Okay, that's got a very mild spice to it. It's not the kind of spicy where you're feeling it all over your mouth. It's just gently spicy. You can taste a lot of the rice. I think this meal is mostly rice, but there are quite a few chickpeas in it. I think if the package hadn't been compromised, this would taste better. I think it's lost some of its flavor, to be honest. It doesn't taste quite right. I think there's something a little bit wrong or a little bit off with it, that if that wasn't there, it would be delicious. Truly. I mean, I can see how this would be very, very enjoyable. I'll try a little bit more. I'm really disappointed that I'm kind of afraid to eat all of this. Or at least half, because half is a serving, right? I don't know. Yeah, there's a very strong flavor of cinnamon, paprika, possibly oregano, and coconut. But the coconut, I think maybe the coconut might have gone slightly rancid. I did check out the bottom of the bag a little further, and there are actually about 5 holes in it. A couple are just pinholes. One of them is actually a slit. So yes, it was opened before I cooked it, unfortunately. I might try to buy a package of this myself, and if it's intact, try another review on this the second time and just see if it's different. Because I cannot believe that an award-winning Backpackers Pantry meal tastes like this. It's just a little rancid, I think. Give me a kind of a funny taste in my mouth. I don't know, maybe after it reconstituted, it kind of brought something out that might have been a little stale. The rice tastes slightly stale, and I think that has to do with the hole in it as well. I don't think that the rice would have been that way had it not have had a hole, because honestly, I've had a couple of these now. All the rice is always absolutely delicious and a perfect texture, usually. So this is not normal. The chickpeas flavor has gone out of it. I think that maybe they lost their flavor. I love chickpeas, guys. I love garbanzo beans. I don't care what you call them. I like them. They're one of my favorite beans. And this just doesn't have that nice flavor of a chickpea. And I'm kind of disappointed because I was really looking forward to this one. I really, truly was. When Seth sent this to me, it was like the one that I had put aside. I put it in a bag, and I said, I'm going to review this one. One of the first ones I'm going to review is going to be this one, is what I said to myself. I love Channa Masala. This doesn't taste like Channa Masala, because Channa Masala, a real, like not freeze-dried Channa Masala, not shelf-stable, is very, very different than this. Real Channa Masala, I would say, is about 75% chickpeas. Like, it's just a big plate of chickpeas with some sauce, some curry. The curry in this is actually very good. It's just not very strong, and it tastes a little weird. I mean, I know that it was an accident or possibly just got punctured or something. The first time I made one of these, I punctured the bottom of the container with my fork. So I made absolutely certain when I made this one not to use a fork in it, not to stick any kind of tool inside of it, not puncture it, and be very, very careful with it. And I was so careful, and then I found out it was already punctured, guys. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to review this. And I really wanted to try this one, and that's why he sent it to me. I mean, he knew that I wanted to try this one, so thank you so much, Seth. In spite of the problems with the packaging, it was wonderful of you to send this to me. And I should be smart enough to know that duct taping something together with liquid dripping out of it isn't going to work. I know that that kind of tape is made to put on things that get wet, but I mean, it was like it had sauce coming out of it, guys. The tape didn't stay. 2 of the pieces did stay, but there's 3 other holes. So I think I'm going to have to redo this one sometime in the future and see if I can get the true flavor of this one. I have about 5 others Backpackers Pantry freeze-dried meals to review. They're all from Seth. And I have a granola that was sent to me by CT, so I have a few other things I can review. I think I might do an MRE. I have a couple MREs from Seth, too, that I still haven't reviewed yet, so I'm going to try one of those out pretty soon. My breathing is a little weird. I'm sorry if it sounds a little bit loud on the camera. I'll try to edit that out a bit. I don't know. I mean, in bad health, I don't want to be eating anything that might possibly make me sick. I don't know if you can get sick from reconstituted freeze-dried food that's been open. Can you? Does anybody know? I'm not very familiar with that. I mean, yeah, if we were in a disaster situation, I probably would eat it anyway. But I'm not in a disaster situation right now, so I don't want to take a chance, guys. I apologize. It has an ever so slightly strange scent. Like these things are usually very, very fresh smelling, no matter how old they are. It has an odd chemical scent coming off of it, and that is what makes me a little bit worried about it. If it wasn't for that scent mixed with the curry scent, I would not be worried, I don't think. I'm drinking some of the coffee that I normally drink with my meal, though, so maybe I can just get that taste out of my mouth a little bit, and yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Most of my reviews go good. This one kind of went downhill. I bet this is a delicious meal if the packaging is intact. I really think so. It has a nice flavor to it, but then it has that secondary flavor I just can't handle. Also, guys, I'm going to link some channels below for you guys to check out. I know that the 2 different groups of people that watch me don't always know everybody of each other, and some people that are newer channels and some people that have helped me out recently, and just a lot of nice people. I'll link their channels below. I know that not everybody reads the descriptions, but I actually put a lot of information in my descriptions, guys. I apologize for the kind of short, kind of not so good review today, but I'll be back with another video in a few days. Maybe I will be breathing a little better then, and I will talk to everybody very soon. Thank you to all my new subscribers and everybody who's already subscribed. I think you all are amazing and wonderful and nice people, and I will talk to everybody very soon.